could be a gun on this thing.
That looks like a gun.
It's my birthday!
Hey folks, it's my birthday, and because it's my birthday, I feel like talking about me. Aren't I so great? Okay, but seriously, I wanted to tell you guys some interesting info about me, specifically my username, and the inconsistency behind it. And then the reason for the inconsistency behind it. So, a lot of people call me Ashv, or Ashv72 as the username technically is. But my channel name is The Wild Guess. And then there's this fella, which is the image that represents me, which I refer to as Wide Spring Bonnie. So, what's up with that? Let's start off with a simple explanation so that people don't just skip through the video to find out clarification. My username is Ashv72, but people just call me Ashv or Ash because no one actually says the numbers in a username. Despite that, I run the channel The Wild Guess, even though it's not my name. Sort of like how the CEO of Roblox isn't named David Robloxy or something. He runs a brand that isn't based on his name. And Wide Spring Bonnie is the name of the character, my avatar that represents me. Sort of my, I think Sona is the correct word that's used by the kids nowadays. But yeah, there's the basic explanation. But now let's get into the more fun part. The origins. Let's start with Wide Spring Bonnie, since he's a chunky boy. So if you can't tell, I'm a fan of FNAF. And I'm also a big fan of the Fazbear Frights books. I own all of them and have read all of them. Maybe I'll make a tier list of it sometime. I don't know. Leave a comment if you want to see that. Anyways, my favorite of the stories is Into the Pit. Now, you can see plenty of similarities between that character and this one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look up FNAF Into the Pit or something. So, this story was absolutely amazing and I loved it. So, when I saw the YouTuber you may or may not have heard of, Dawko, make a song on it, it was awesome. Especially seeing everything animated and fully visualized, and the song is a banger. So that was really cool. Now, there was a video by a YouTuber named Alex36, which as far as I can tell is now privated or deleted off YouTube, unfortunately. But the video was of a clip from the Into the Pit song with Spring Bonnie walking towards the camera. And they added an effect to make Spring Bonnie wide and added wide Putin music. Very, very, very clever. Low effort meme, but I found it funny. Funny enough to set it as my profile picture for a while. And, I got kind of attached to it, but also I didn't like it just being, hey, here's that one thing from Into the Pit, except fat. So, with the help from my good buddy HTG, aka Hops, we made it into his own model. That was a long one, so let's try to make this one quicker. The Wild Guess. So I was making a username for a game. I believe this was like back when the Fortnite craze was still a thing and I was playing it a bit. I don't really play that game anymore, ever. But I was trying to come up with a good username and I couldn't think of anything. And so I was just like, I need an inspiration from somewhere. And I look up at the TV and this commercial plays.
Tuesday's new summer platters, just $13.99. Slow-cooked ribs and buttermilk chicken tenders in 2 flavors. Heat or sweet? Who gets the sweet and who gets the heat? Take a wild guess.
Yup, that's it. That's where the name comes from. I kid you not, I got the name of my YouTube channel from a Ruby Tuesdays commercial about 2 witches. But it also encapsulates this channel. I mean, it's kind of wild. I don't really have consistent content or a consistent upload schedule. People never know what's coming next, and I mean, whether that's a good thing or not is to be debated, but I have like 5K subs right now, so it's gotta be worth something. But yeah, I guess we'll move on. Now let's discuss the most interesting one, Ashv72. My friends have called me Ash since middle school as a nickname. No, I won't be telling my actual name here. That's the one thing I got for my birthday that won't be shared. So I've stuck with Ash for a while. As for V, it was the name I had given a character for a Pokemon game. Pokemon Go, I think? And I liked it. It was simple and cool. Now, it's quite fitting that I discuss this, as it is my birthday currently, but when I first received my Nintendo Switch for my birthday, or rather it was an early birthday gift since it was almost a month ahead of schedule, I wanted to make it a good username. So, I took Ash and V and combined them to make AshV. And to mark the memory, I wanted to include the date in the name, but I could only fit 7227, which later was shortened to 72. Thus, Ashvi72. Pretty fun stuff. So there you go. I hope you guys found this video interesting, or at the very least, you can now tell the difference between Wide Spring Bonnie, Ashvi72, and the Wild Guess. And if you didn't find it interesting, well, then at least you're dedicated and you watched the whole thing through. Leave a like. It's my birthday. It'd be a nice birthday gift. You know, getting this video to, like, a bunch of likes, because it took a lot of effort to write up this script. It's one of the few videos I do that is scripted. But yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go eat some birthday cake. Woo!